Hello, everybody. It is a Sunday morning. Let me begin this video by giving out a sincere thank you and shout out to BJ and Malk for giving me the answer to the question I addressed in the YouTube short that I uploaded late last night. In the short, I mentioned that there was a song that I hear a lot of times at my workplace, but never knew the title of the song, let alone the artist who performs it. Well, I got the answer. The name of the song is Jack and Jill by Raydio, which is spelled Raydio. And one of the main members of this group was Ray Parker Jr. Yep, the same Ray Parker Jr. who had a massive hit in 1984 with the theme song to the movie Ghostbusters, which is still repeatedly played year after year during Halloween time. Now, after hearing the song for myself when I got home, I decided to look up the information because there's a very familiar theme to the song that we have heard repeated before. The song came out in 1977 in December of that year, and the song describes how Jack is lonely, and so, in spite of his good intentions, wanders down the hill to find love elsewhere after being neglected by Jill, who is seldom home. Record World called it a mid-tempo R&B song that expands on the nursery rhyme in interesting fashion. Now, here's something else. A couple years later, in 1981, Ray Parker Jr. would write his answer song to Jack and Jill, titled "A Woman Needs Love Just Like You Do." And one of the lyrics of that song says, "By the time poor Jack returned up the hill, somebody else had been loving Jill." The song was written from Jill's perspective. Now, in 1982, according to the Wikipedia that provides this information, Parker recorded an extended version of the song, and that would be released on the reissue of his second solo album. And in this version, Parker performed all the vocals on it instead of just some of them on the original. Now, this gave me a couple of ideas that I'd like to provide as our next topics on the next edition of Music Maniacs, which, of course, as you know, will be live this coming Thursday, right now on YR's channel. I'd like to talk about songs addressing infidelity, because Parker wrote a few about that topic. Besides from the two that I mentioned, he also released The Other Woman from 1982, if I remember. That song is about a guy who gladly goes behind his loved one's back because the other woman is more freakier than the spouse he has. There are other songs about infidelity. Lips of an Angel by Hinder being one of them. Torn Between Two Lovers by Mary McGregor. Gotta talk about that. And a few others to boot. Now, another topic that I think needs to be brought out into the light: answer songs. When a certain song becomes a big hit, there's usually an answer song that goes along with it. One of the biggest ones being Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. From Michael's perspective in the song, the guy's claiming that this woman's child is not his. Soon afterwards, there was an answer song by a female artist whose name escapes me, where she says in the chorus, "I'm Billie Jean and I'm your lover." and the kid is your son. So we got to touch on that topic just as well. So thank you once again to BJ Malk for the song and the name of the artist that I asked about earlier. And that's about it. But to hit the hay, got work in a few hours. So YR, Danny MT, and everyone else associated with the show, definitely get on board with these two topics that I presented on the table. And let's do it. In the meantime, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and that notification bell. Enjoy your Sunday, folks. See you later.